our speaker this afternoon. She is Mrs. Hidayatus Sholihah, S.Pd.I, M.Pd M.Ed. She holds a bachelor's degree in Islamic education from the Faculty of Tarbiyah in Yogyakarta, completed in 2014, and she is graduate program at university and another from Flinders University, Adelaide, Australia in 2011. Currently, she is enrolled in a doctoral program at WIN Semarang now. So the next was a presentation from our speaker, Mrs. Hidayatus Sholihah. So Mrs. Hidayatus Sholihah, then is yours.
Okay, thank you, Jackie. I think that's very nice, yeah, when we have a break, icebreaker before continuing our learning, because this is afternoon. What time is it in Filipina, guys? Because most of you from Filipina. Maybe Mary, what time? Mary Aurelie. Am I pronounce your name correctly?
It's Ariel, ma'am. It's Ariel.
How to say?
Mary Ariel.
Oh yeah, Mary Ariel. Okay, what time is it?
27
in Philippines?
Here in the Philippines.
What time is it in Philippines?
It's 2:27.
Okay.
14:27 in military time.
Okay. 15, right?
14, ma'am.
Pardon?
14:27.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, everyone, I want to start the topic of my class today. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
How are you guys? Are you okay? Good. Yeah, healthy condition. Hopefully healthy not only inside but also outside. Okay. This is very interesting because I'm sure that when you are joining this short course, yeah, because mostly interested about Indonesia. I do hope so. You are interested about Indonesia and also absolutely interested to other countries, but hopefully because you are interested more about Indonesia. And today I want to give you share my topic about family education in Indonesia, navigating the digital era. Okay. Then, just for introduction, into this rapidly evolving digital landscape, Indonesian family face unique challenges and opportunities. Why I have stated that this is unique challenges? Yeah, because Indonesia is very special. Indonesia is different country. Compared with other country, Indonesia has very unique characteristic. You can see here as the snapshot of Indonesia. Maybe you don't know yet about Indonesia, right? A snapshot of Indonesia, diversity and dynamism. You can see the archipelago nation. So Indonesia is the world's largest archipelago, comprising over 17,000 islands. You can imagine how big is our country. 17,000 islands. And it's with its unique culture, language, and tradition. Family education faces unique challenges in digital era. Unique because Indonesia also has different characteristics from other countries that might have the same challenges. See, the second is because you see the characteristic of Indonesia, multicultural society. Look, Indonesia is home of hundreds of ethnics, languages. You can find here in Indonesia some or even many regional languages. And then under the motto of Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, means unity in diversity. We have belief, values, or cultural identity that is unique and different from others. That's why I say unique. This country in the challenge of technology, in the facing of technology, because those characteristics showing that we are a unique and a rich country in Asia. And then the third characteristic of Indonesia, Indonesia is rapidly growing economic, right? Growing economic with a large and youthful population, driving innovation and technological advancement. You know, because of the advancement of technology, there are, you know, are rapidly growing in economic, especially for young generation, because it is easily for them to sell online, right? To sell goods, services online, and then it absolutely can improve the economic rapidly. This is the characteristic of our countries. That's why in the introduction I have told you that Indonesia is unique and face a unique challenge also from technology. Okay, the next. I think I have little bit problem with my PPT, right? Okay, the next is what I want to present here. So my presentation explore the crucial rules of family education in equipping family members with the skills and knowledge needed to thrive in the digital era. And then we will delve practical strategies for parents. Why this practical strategies? Because mostly parents need the the practical strategies, not really theories, but practice. To fostering online safety and responsible internet user, and then balancing between traditional values and also with modern technology. So how to make balance between technology? I mean that we are adapting technology, we are able to adapt technology, but while thinking about how to preserve our culture, how to preserve our belief, how to preserve our values. That is our passion today. And then the next. I think maybe not all of you does understand what does it means by family education. So I think in a very glance, I do need to give a definition about family education, and also why is it important? Is it essential or pivotal? When talking about family education, actually family education, the process of teaching and learning within a family. This involves supporting school system, yeah. So the external from school system, usually at school, mostly about science, also reshaping also the characteristic, but mostly learning about values, beliefs, regional languages. That the foundation is at home or in the family education. That's the rule of family education. Okay, so why is it important? See, this is important because this is in Darling Harbor, yeah, to make you wake up. Just a little bit of share, yeah. Well, although this is the context of Indonesia, I just little bit, maybe through 2 or 3 pictures of my experience in Australia, just to make you wake up and also enthusiastic, or make you think that I can compare between my country and other country too, because I had an experience of living there. So it can make clear explanation for you. Okay, in Indonesia, the family unit has always been central to a child upbringing and education. You see, the central, the foundation, the basic. And beyond the formal schooling system, families play the pivotal roles in shaping child character, moral, and understanding of their cultural identity, emotional intelligence, and social responsibility. You see, guys, talking about the role played, yeah, that by the family shaping child character. So family has an essential role to make the children have a good character, because the belief, the values, ethic, moral start from the family. Okay? So how you can be a polite person, how you can be tolerant person, how you have a dignity, you have honesty, okay, and even you are becoming a person that are very compassionate. That's from family education. Although then, if you have an opportunity to access a good education, that would be shaped in at school. Okay, so wow, I think wonderful, yeah, the role of family education. And also about emotional intelligence. Usually at school we only focus on cognitive, okay, little bit about psychomotoric and also social, the psychosocial or maybe affective, yeah. But in the family education, the function is to help you to be emotionally intelligent, how you can be empathic, yeah, giving empathy or giving sympathy easily to your colleagues, your friends, your family, or people that you might have known before. That's because, yeah, you have a good basic values from your family, basic moral and ethic from your family. Why you are growing to emotionally intelligent person. Wow. And then social responsibility. Next. So, or therefore, family education provides a foundation for personal growth, social harmony, and cultural preservation. Family education equips individual with the tools to navigate life challenging, build strong relationship, and contribute meaningfully to their community. That is the rule of family education. Personal growth and social harmony and cultural preservation. Can even write a book about this one, because this is thing for everyone. Okay, now talking about traditional family rules in Indonesia. This is the foundation of family education. Family education rules, besides of what I have mentioned it before in abroad or general, I will in detail explaining about moral guidance. Yeah? Traditionally, Indonesian families are responsible for instilling moral and ethics in their children. So who is responsible? Is that school? No, school is just helping. Okay, that's the rule of family. And then cultural transmission. Families are the primary transmitter of culture, of Indonesian culture, including language, custom, and tradition. You know, guys, when we are depend at school for making our children to be having like cultural identity, having a good understanding of values, or maybe traditional values, yeah, including they can speak with their own regional language, custom, and tradition. I think that's too hard. Why? Because school has, when we are talking about schools, mostly schools have, you see, the student of various children, the student from various background. I mean, so that must be impossible or challenging if that's depend on the student, on the school, I mean. So this is the rule of family education, because family education can teach you how you can understand your real culture, right? Your, for example, traditional clothes, traditional food, right? Your ethic or moral, yeah, that in your religion, in your region or based on your religion. Okay, that's why family has the function to do that from old generation to the younger generation. So all the values, moral, ethic, and also the culture identity passed down. Passed down in the young generation. And then the next is educational support. Families provide essential support for their children education. Okay, I don't want to tell you that school is not really essential compared with family education. No, I don't say like that one. But it is complement each other, supporting each other. A good family has the function, okay, to give the support for children to be successful at school. Even in Indonesia, based on the research, parents in Indonesia does care about their student, cares about their student academic achievement. You see? But then when I read the article, research article in depth, then I found that's my good, but that's not enough. Yeah. So the suggestion from that research article tells the parents in Indonesia should not only focus on academic achievement, but they should focus also on the whole development of children. Because by focusing not only in academic growth, academic achievement, but also a growth and development of whole part of the soul of the children, like not only cognitive but also affective and psychomotoric. The children will be better person in the future, or will be complete human being. The next, this is the core values, culture, morals, and ethics. Yeah, I do hope that one of you guys from other countries, from Philippines, from Malaysia, or from Pakistan, and also from Iran, will have opportunity to come to Indonesia. Because by visiting Indonesia, you will really love my country. Well, I'm so self-confident to say that. Because some people, when I met from overseas, when they are visiting Indonesia, you can ask to the first speaker, they love Indonesia. They love our traditional food. They love our people. Why? Because Indonesia has core values, culture, morals, ethic, that is very unique and that is humanist and good. Yeah. The first core Indonesian family values, the mutual respect. Here in Indonesia, you have to give respect to elder usually. I think respect to all people, right? But more for elder, or someone who has an authority, like your parent, absolutely, and your teacher, or whoever who is elder than you. You need to give respect. You need to show the attitude, the behavior, that you are respect, okay? That you are respect to that person. And that's quite different. When I was in Australia, I think they treat everyone the same, although you are elder or younger, the same good, I mean, the same, yeah? But here there is like more, you have to give more respect or honor to the elder or someone who has higher authority than you. That's our core culture. And then also being friendly. Wherever you meet Indonesian people, it is easily to greet them. They are smiling, they are welcoming you, although they might not know who you are. Where do you come from? You can easily get friendly person here in Indonesia. And also tolerance, being tolerant here, because we are living in diversity. But for being tolerant, I think we still need to increase. Yeah. And then the second one is community. Community means musyawarah. Musyawarah, community. What does it mean, musyawarah? Musyawarah is emphasizing decision making through consensus. So when there is a problem, people here usually make a consensus, and then who has some voices, or I mean that there would be to be chosen as the decision. So for example, 10% They face the same problem, community problem, for example. And then vote, making a consensus. When there is 7 people or member of community, choose one decision, and 3 choose another decision. So the winner will be the 7. That's mean consensus. I think it's quite the same. But is that also becoming your core values? In Indonesia, that is the core values. And then also gotong royong. Wow, I know in this global era, everyone must be so busy. Everyone, they must be so busy. They must be have like a little bit time, a tight time, or maybe time and also energy, or also how to say time and energy and maybe money. But with this culture, gotong royong culture means, what is gotong royong? Helping, mutual help. That mutual help. With mutual help and community service, named gotong royong, or community help, gitu, mutual help, that can makes Indonesia prosperous because helping each other, right? And then the next is family unit. See, family unit is the core of our nation. The core of our nation is family unit. Guys, after this, maybe 2 slides, I will communicate with you to make you wake up, right? I mean that I want to know in your country before continuing my presentation. It is about family unit. When talking about family unit in Indonesia, family ties are strong with extended families often living together and nearby. That's very strong. You know, when I had an experience to live in Australia, between Indonesian people, it's like a family. So they live, you know, nearby, okay, live together. Actually, that might good, that might not good. On the other hand, that's good. On the other hand, that's not good. Why is it not good? Because when you are studying abroad, it's time for you to learn about their culture, to socialize, to make friends with people from other country, right? So when you are like living in a community, like Indonesian living in Australia, for example, and then they live together with Indonesian, okay? So what about their language? The language will be not really increase significantly because every day they speak Indonesian. That's not good. On the other hand, that's good. Why that's good? Because what my experience is, living as a family unity as the same nation, also this is as the same family here in this context, we feel that there is like emotional support, you know. Living abroad is very challenging, right? But when we live together, as the core Indonesian values is always family unity, yeah, communal, okay, living together, yeah, sharing, living and living nearby. Besides of emotionally, you feel supported. Sometimes you will also get assistance in financial when you got difficulty. And the most important one is you will feel safe. That's why I say, on the one hand, it's good. On the other hand, it's not good. So it depends on you. But mostly because this is our core, so it is easily for you to find Indonesia is very powerful because whenever they will live with their community.